Hey fellas, welcome back to 6:30 Games. The time now is close to 6:30 actually, 6:22. I started recording at about 6:10 I think. And yeah, I'll be playing J20 on priority target. Now, it might seem like an unconventional pick. You might want to pick something like, the F1 and the interceptor might not have a role here, but hopefully this game will illustrate it better. But you can check my extra game number 2. That one was kind of funny. You can give it a look. But in essence, well, it's not team deathmatch. You can skip to when the game begins. I'm gonna start explaining a little bit. It's not team deathmatch, so people don't have to prioritize their own lives. The entire goal is to capture the MVP ring, and once you capture it, you start running, right? So there's less incentive for people to protect themselves. And this is where an interceptor might shine a bit more, because now they have to go out, grab the point, and since you know they're going to grab the point, you can start shooting at them. So yeah, that's pretty good. And yeah, so I'll be cutting to when the game begins. See you in a bit. Okay, so the match time was 2 minutes on the dot. My teammate has a diamond level 5, like diamond 5 plane, so I should be against real players, I think. But it could be anything. Oh, okay, looks like I'm gonna be lagging this match. Nope, it's bots. Yeah, okay, unfortunate. But that's how it goes, right? If you're on a 5-man team, you're most likely to get bots. So, you can do whatever you want, I guess. You can see in the video right now, I'm gonna post a timestamp to when extra game number 2 begins, because that was actually a kind of interesting match. You can go take a look. Or if you wanna just watch how to deal with bots in the J20, sure, this is also another thing. But some discussion about the J20, I guess, in general, is that this plane is better at killing than most interceptors. It has 6 missiles after all. And it can do the look and shoot. And what you need to do is understand how the look and shoot works. If an enemy is behind you, here's actually a pretty decent tip if you're on a J20. If an enemy is behind you, about 1.3 nautical miles, I don't know the conversion, you have to do that yourself, to your units. If the enemy is behind you 1.3 nautical miles, your missile actually can't hit them. So, let's say I'm playing an ADV and I'm chasing a J20, or say I'm playing the J20 and okay, thanks Wildcat. Yeah, okay, it's all in good fun. I mean, we're against bots, there's no pressure. Anyways, say I'm in the J20 and there's an ADV right behind me, about lesser than 1.3 nautical miles. If I try and shoot backwards, the missile won't actually hit. So that's one thing you have to consider, is your minimum range. Now another thing about the J20 is that the missile speed is very slow. Now it's slightly faster than infrared, like a regular infrared, not say the ADV infrared, but it is slower than the regular manual. So what this means is that if your game plan in the J20 is to fly high, fly to like 20,000 feet and start shooting people, well, that's not gonna work the same as if you're in a MiG-31, because the missiles travel so slowly that your enemies will have like 2 business days to react to your missile, and you'll most likely miss, especially against good players who only need about 3 seconds to find cover. So if you're on a J20, you have to abuse your interceptor speed, abuse your stealth, posture yourself right above people, ideally within 2 nautical miles. And within this magical 2 nautical miles zone, that's when you can exert the most pressure. And another thing about the look and shoot is that with the look and shoot trait, you can actually shoot around cover like that. So you see, I knew the enemy plane was gonna go near the wall. I'm just gonna keep explaining for a bit since the game ended. I saw that the enemy plane was going near the wall, and the wall was covering its left side. So what I was going to do is I'm going to tilt my plane to the right and fire a missile. And how it will work is that the missile will travel slightly to the right first because I shot it to the right, and then it'll curve back in. And that way I can shoot slightly around corners. So that's something you can try too in the J20. And yeah, that's it for the extras. This is not the extra section. That's it for the Winstreak section. Unfortunately, it's against bots. But yeah, I'll see you in the extra section right about now. And welcome to the extra section. I didn't record just now the introduction, but anyways, we're playing the J20 in priority target. The time right now is 6:10, so actually I'm just a bit early. 246 ping, it is what it is. Hopefully I'm not playing on American server. Am I? No, EU. That's okay. For some reason about this time, if I play on American servers, I would just explode. Like, my ping would just explode. So we'll see how it goes. Just trying to get some info on everyone. Obviously the Su-33 is a faker. So what can you do about it? Why I'm playing the J20 is because I can just shoot people like this, right? It is what it is. But to be very fair, it is not a very strong plane in this game mode because you want something that can do a bit more. Try and look for the Gripen. I'm gonna lock onto the Gripen right now so that it can't do the disguise. Yep, that's the plan. So I'm gonna help my team in another way, and that's just to defeat the Gripen disguise. Nice try. Oi, 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 oi. That was a little bit close for comfort. I mean, the ADV can try and chase me, right? But now it's just wasting too much time doing a useless action. Oi, oi, oi. Come on. He didn't restock his missiles like an idiot, so that's interesting. Managed to get that Gripen. Killed that guy. But that's about all my plane can do. I can't turn around and recapture the point. I've set up my team quite well though. I'm playing in a 4-man team, so my Rafale should be able to capitalize because they're holding the middle right now. We get a temporary point lead, which is pretty good, but my job is not over yet. The one thing you need to learn in an interceptor is that you need to know how to maintain your speed, because otherwise you would have too much trouble getting your missiles back. Your greatest weapons are your missiles, right? And obviously they're on a reload timer. And if you're not reloading your missiles in time, then you're not going to be able to do things. Like, you're just completely useless. So, learn how to navigate and minimize the time between you having missiles and you having no missiles. ADV's chasing me again for some reason, because they're just kind of pissed off, I guess. Oh, lovely Metal Storm matchmaking. I can't tell if I'm alive or dead. Are we good? Help! Help! What is going on, dude? Okay, I died. Sure. You know, I think my team's got this. Oh my god. Yeah, we definitely got this. My teammate has the point. I have no clue what's going on. Okay, well, that was interesting. Started ping spiking, but somehow we managed to win. I mean, I have Sentinels and Blacklist on my team, so it was kind of a foregone conclusion. Really fast match time. The match time was about 5 seconds only, and yeah, we'll see who we're fighting against. Might be the same guys, actually. 150 ping is not bad. I think this game will be a bit smoother than the other one. Ooh! 3 F1s! 4 F1s? Uh-oh. Okay. DOD guys too. I mean, they're really good. DOD. But I'm playing the J20, so I'm just going to... I'm not even threatened, there's no enemy ADV, I'll just park myself up here and just like shoot them. What could they do? Besides kill my whole team, I guess. Which is insane. That guy's way too exposed. This guy too. Pan. He used disruptive flares, he should be dead. Unless he goes underneath that. That's pretty good for them. Okay, so the reason why the F1 is pretty powerful in this game mode specifically, as you can guess, it's probably because your special ability allows you to dodge cannon fire. Yeah, I'm just gonna oppress them at their spawn. Make sure they can't even enter the fight. Yeah, that's a better use of my time. My teammate will have a lot more easier time defending the VIP if, you know, their enemy team is dead. So, yep. Watch for this guy. That's annoying. You know, it's kind of weird how my teammates weren't around to capitalize, but I guess they were busy fighting someone else. I'm being chased by the F1. Yep, nice try. He really dragged himself all the way out there just to deal with me, man. Like, what even? They're all out in the open. I'm just going to terrorize them a little bit. And yeah, that worked out pretty well. Managed to kill all of them. Only 2 people left. I need to delay their respawn. That's the most important part, delaying the respawn. Because these people are respawning, and if I start shooting at them, they're forced to take cover. Yep. and giving them all the space that they need. I'm gonna capture the point now. Actually, this is gonna be pretty interesting. I'm in a stealth plane, right? And I'm in a really fast stealth plane. I'm just going to go bug off. My point, even though I died, it's so close to my side of spawn that teammates can't possibly fail to collect this. Yep. And once the timer's up, here's what I'm going to do. I'm gonna slow myself down up here, get ready. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000. What can they do? I'm at 600 knots at 8,000 feet. They can't catch up anymore. Goodbye forever. Yeah, so it's about the same thing, right? So once it resets, you got 5 seconds to camp the thing. I was moving at 800 knots, I think a bit more than that. Instantly snag it, just carry it all the way to the victory line. So that was pretty interesting. That's a pretty good game. The only reason why I could capitalize on it is because the enemy team is all playing F1s and light fighters, right? So I could just one-shot them. And yeah, that's it for the extra section. See you in the next one.